Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. Got some enclosures in. We're going to put them together. And I'm going to review it. Talk about some pros and cons. These are from Animal Plastics. They're the Quick Ship T8. So they're 4 foot long, 2 foot deep, 1 foot tall. I'm going to talk about them and some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like. As I said, Animal Plastics. The only thing different with this is I ordered the white PVC. Typically I order the black ones, so the only thing new, they're white. So I'm gonna see how they look. But let's get to it. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, these are pretty much extra ones that just to have. Y'all ready? So right off the bat, the white looks pretty cool. Been sticking to the black PVC, but this white is looking nice. But as you can see, the packaging, they package pretty well. I've never had an issue with anything damaged the whole time I've ordered from Animal Plastics. So here's a look at it once it's out of the cardboard. As you can see, everything's nice and contained. So here's the glass in here, sliding glass. So here's everything apart. The glass, the bottom, the sides. Now there's usually a sticker on it that shows you which way it should be facing. This is the bottom, but the sticker's not on it. This is the first time I've seen the sticker not on it. But in the center, between the bottom and the top piece, are the back piece and the front piece. This is where the sliding glass goes. But you see how it's pointing? So that's gonna be facing up. Everything's very simple to put together, as you'll see. And they have it, the instructions right here, as well as stacking pins and screws. Now, of course, the time that I'm gonna do this on camera, it doesn't have that sticker, which isn't a problem, but it also is missing. They usually come with the caulking stuff that you can caulk on the inside, but it's missing. Regardless, instructions. It says start with the bottom and both side pieces. And the instructions are laid out very easy, so you can just follow what it says. So this ventilation area is going to be on the back part. This is the track where the glass goes. And the main thing is making sure these are all lined up correctly. One side done. Fairly simple, right? Let's get the other side. Second side done. So at this point, laying this flat on the ground and getting the back piece. The back piece is next. And again, the ventilation is going to be up top. So at this point, we've done the side, screwed the side into the back piece, but you don't do the bottom, screw the bottom into the back piece yet. Now it's time for the front piece. Slide in this and screw the sides into the front piece. I forgot to click record, but I slid the front piece in, screwed the sides. With the front piece, the main thing is making sure it's in, making sure the holes line up. After screwing the side pieces in, the top goes on. Remember, we still haven't attached the bottom to the front piece or back piece. So now it's time to flip it over and be careful so the front piece doesn't come out of that little groove. So here is what it looks like right now. Now we got to put the glass in. Now with the sealant, since it didn't come with it, can't do anything with it. But you can seal all the corners and everything, the sides, the cracks. But let's get the glass in, and then we'll go over the pros and cons and what I think about animal plastics. There's one piece, and the other piece is under here. And it comes with these pull doors. Take the sticky part off, place it on one, place it on the other. Horrible. Now the sliding glass in the tracks, you put the top part in and then the bottom part slides right in. There we go. Now we'll talk about the stacking pins. These little holes. Now the next enclosure can go on it, and there's a bottom hole that will go right in there, so it lines up perfectly. Now before going over pros and cons, let me just mention something. Before this year pretty much, I never used a sliding glass. I always had the front opening because something about the centerpiece, that little gap, always worried me. With the animal plastics, they have that little center divide a piece. I don't know what it's called, but that does help. But in those situations, I do put a piece of wood, attach it to the glass so there's no chance of escape. With the venomous stuff, I can't risk that. I like the front opening because I can make sure everything is tight and snug. There's no gaps, anything like that. That being said, Animal Plastics does offer the opening doors. The problem with that is the quick ship. Quick ship is only in sliding glass. But I've come to actually like the sliding glass other than the gap. So let's talk about some pros and cons. The biggest pro with Animal Plastics: cheap, very cheap, affordable, they package well, very easy to put together, very lightweight, stackable. Now, some of the cons. With the locks, I like the locks that stick on, and I haven't checked if there's longer ones, but the ones that I use for like the vision cages, they don't reach far enough out that the lock will go on. So that's one con, in my opinion. But the biggest con that actually has to do with Animal Plastics is their lead time, how long it takes for them to ship. The quicker ship stuff, which this is the only enclosure in quick ship, it's about a month before it arrives. The other stuff, anything else, or if you order more than 3 quick ships, can take up to a year. Some people still haven't received it a year later. I ordered one in January, just received it recently. So yeah, that's the biggest downside to Animal Plastics. Takes forever to get here. But yeah, let me know what you think. Have you ordered from Animal Plastics? What companies do you like? Is there others that ship quicker than this? Is there any companies that want to sponsor me? Let me know. Anyways, love you all. Subscribe if you're new. Big shout out to my channel members: Jess, Todd, Ralph, Damien, Tom, Ryan, Harper, Robyn. Love y'all so much. Take care, everyone. I'll be back soon.